just like the way I met us talking about circuit breakers. Sincerely, there is nothing the electrical manufacturers of accessories are selling other than circuit breakers. The only difference between a distribution board that is regarded as a counterfeit and the one that is regarded as a quality one is breaker. Sincerely, all other thing is just ordinary casing. If you remove breaker from distribution board, nothing is left. Even you may choose to mount all your breakers on a rail and forget about casing. In some industrial applications, we mount our breakers on the rail and yet we get the result. But when it comes to the sake of dust, because exposing our circuit breakers to dust and so on, also reduce the rate at which the circuit breakers become sensitive. So that's just the reason why casing are designed. So anytime we are buying breakers, breakers are many and they are for different purposes. Just like the one they brought before I came in, that's a ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker. It is specially designed for some installation that you require to be open at any slight leakage between the live and the earth or between the live and the neutral. Whenever there is leakage, that circuit breaker becomes very sensitive. Can I have that breaker, ma? So that breaker is like what I met my oga here saying something very quality. That breakers, once you see it, you know the original one. Original ones are not, they are not always heavy. If you dey bring fake now and original, put them on the scale, you see that the original is lighter than the origin fake. Let me just put it that way. So, but when you look at those breakers closely, you discover that the one that is quality has some features. One, they are always responsive. Even not only an electrical, can I have one? Not only to an electrical fault, they are responsive to mechanical shock. Anytime there is a mechanical shock, a good breaker must strip. A good breaker. But when you see a breaker, the breaker refuses to trip and the cable starts burning when the breaker is still remain on, then what is now the function of a breaker? Do we call that one breaker or just a switch? So this one is ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker. Is of two types. We have the current operated and we have the voltage operated. Anytime we are buying this, let us endeavor to check. It's of two types. If you check it by the side, you say type E60 ELCB, earth leakage circuit breaker. It's of two types, the current operated type and the voltage operated type. So what is now the difference between the two? The current operated is written on the carton. Thank you so much. So anytime you are buying it, check where do we use the two. The current operated type is used in any area where the earthing parameters is favorable. If I mean earthing parameters, that is the type of soil available there has some ions, some salts dissolved in it, which make it to be more conductive. But in a rocky area, a place that is sandy, especially this area, you get it now, the voltage operated type or current. Do you have current? Voltage. There is also current. If you get to the market, you can ask for the current operated and the voltage operated. So the current operated type is used where the earthing condition is favorable. If you need to earthing in a place that is sandy, rocky, and so on, where the earthing condition is very poor, in that case, go for voltage operated type. What is the reason the difference between them? The current operated type is less sensitive than the voltage operated type. So because the earthing condition is very poor, that is why they design the voltage operated type. But the current operated type, you can use it if like any area where you have loamy soil, clay soil and so on, where the earthing condition is very improved. Then where you have a very poor earthing condition, you go for the voltage operated type. So this one is sensitive, not to be bought and expected to last for 50 years. It has the duration, the expiry time, but most people don't know. The expiry time for this thing is anytime you get there and you press this test button and this does not trip. Once it doesn't trip, it is bad. Change it. Are we together now? Once you refuse to change it, it's no longer called a breaker but a switch.